Okay, good afternoon, Your Honor. Sean L. Perry appearing on behalf of D'Angelo Aubrey, Your Honor.
Okay.
Amy, Judge, also Amy Campanelli, also be appearing on behalf of the client.
All right. I've got two files. The record should reflect the presence of, we got Mrs. Norton and Mr. Roberts also. So we got lawyers all over the place here. The first file is 25245657 FY. Second file is 25245658 FY. Both entitled The People of the State of Michigan versus D'Angelo Linnell Aubrey. Let's deal with 657 first. Mr. Aubrey, did you read and understand your advice of rights?
Yes.
For the record, Your Honor, Mr. Aubrey has reading comprehension issues, so I read them to him out loud.
All right, thank you.
Welcome.
You also have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. The complaint in this case alleges in honor about November 17, 2025 in the city of Muskegon Heights. You did murder Shalentia Shante Willis. That's a felony. It's punishable by life in prison. You also have a habitual offender fourth offense notice, 25-year mandatory. You have all those rights available listed on your advice of rights, including a right to a preliminary examination to be held within 21 days of today's date. It's a probable cause hearing, not a trial. It's a hearing to determine whether or not there's sufficient evidence for the case to go to trial. You also have a right to a lawyer. If you can't afford one, I'll appoint one to represent you. We'll set this for a preliminary examination. You're employed and making $400 a week, so I'm assuming that the Public Defender's Office will file an appearance on behalf of Mr. Aubrey. Is that correct?
And we will accept the appointment.
All right, thank you. Let's go to bond.
Do you want me to start, Judge?
Go ahead.
Okay. In regards to this case, the people are asking that the court deny bond. In this case, obviously, under MCR 6.106B1, murder is one of the listed offenses that the court can deny bond, and I can't imagine a more appropriate case than this for the court to deny bond. Some of the factors that the court can consider in setting a bond or in denying a bond include severity of the offense. In this case, obviously, the court has only read one, but there are two charges here of open murder. These two incidents happened within hours of each other, which the danger to the public is another factor that the court can consider. In this case, the two victims were killed within hours of each other in some of the most brutal way a person can be killed. In addition, there was videos that were made by the offender that indicate where he actually made admissions that he had killed these individuals, and there was a third one that he was going to after next. The videos also depicted these women either in the process of dying or dead, and they were sent to individuals. Throughout the investigation, there then was search warrants conducted where an additional video was found where he's actually in the process of killing one of the individuals, and several pictures were taken as well during the process. So there's a very high likelihood of conviction in this case, which is another factor that the court can consider. In addition, the court can consider that there's a flight risk in this case. At the end of these killings, after he had left one of the vehicles, taken another vehicle from his work, he was actually in the process of going to another female's in Chicago, and he was getting money to try to flee to Chicago after these events. So I also think there's a flight risk here. For all those reasons, we're asking that the court deny bond in this case.
All right. Any response?
Your Honor, we ask that the court set a reasonable bond. Mr. Aubrey was employed at the time of these allegations. He is a lifelong resident of Muskegon County and has ties to the community.
All right, thank you. Well, to be very candid, in 20 years, I've never provided bond on an open murder case. So, with all due respect, and it's for the protection of the public primarily, so we don't have to get to anything beyond that. So I'm going to deny bond on this case. December 3rd is the probable cause conference. Pardon? How long are you gonna block out how much time? Probably need 4 hours, right, or 3. Might have to move it. Okay. The probable cause conference is December 3rd at 1:30. Preliminary exam is December 10th at 11 o'clock. That may have to be changed depending on how much time it's going to require for these preliminary exams or that preliminary exam. The next file, 25-245-658 FY. That too is People versus D'Angelo L. Aubrey. And again, Mr. Aubrey, did you read and understand your advice of rights in this case?
Yes.
Again, for the record, Your Honor, I read Mr. Aubrey, all of his, the advice of rights form.
All right, thank you. And again, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say orally or in writing can be used against you. You also have the right to have an attorney present for any questioning. The complaint in this case alleges on or about November 17, 2025, City of Muskegon Heights, you did murder Sasha Spears. That's a felony punishable by life in prison. The habitual offender fourth offense notice requires a mandatory 25-year mandatory minimum. I'm going to set this for a preliminary examination also. You're going to want these on the same day, or you're going to want separate days? Same day, okay. So December 3rd at 1:30 is your probable cause conference, so both these cases will be discussed at that time. And your preliminary exam is December 10th at 11 o'clock. Bonds denied in this case also.
Thank you.
Your Honor.
Thank you.